So guys, another video today on Reddit posting. Basically, how many times should you post? How much should you post? And how should you post? If you want to use schedulers, if you should get VAs, and yeah. So should I use a scheduler? First thing is this is completely up to you. Me personally, I don't use a scheduler. I find that schedulers sometimes increase the bans that you get just because I know that some schedulers are properly linked to Reddit, and when something is properly linked to Reddit, you never know what they could say to Reddit or what Reddit could see from your account. Might lower your trust score. I don't know exactly, but I've never really used schedulers. If you do want to use schedulers, I know that buffer is good, later is good, and postpone is one that I used to use, but like I said, I don't do schedulers anymore. Some good things about schedulers though, on schedulers you can actually post on the exact times that Reddit knows certain subreddits perform best, and obviously that will do better. However, you can just use schedulers to just let your VAs have a look at, and then you can post like that. Should I hire VAs? If you're using a scheduler, you can just hire one VA and just have him schedule all the content. If you're not using a scheduler, I recommend hiring a couple VAs. Maybe you make one of them as a manager and make the others posters. And essentially, you can just have one of them make all the content, essentially from your Google Drive, take all the content, get all the captions, and give it to the posters to then post. And then the manager can kind of oversee everything. Do posting times matter? Slightly. However, if your content is good and your captions are good, your post will do good no matter what. However, I've heard from certain people that there are certain times that do better. I usually do kind of evening time USA. I've heard morning time USA is good as well. So it's just testing what does best, and then going from there. Um, and yeah, essentially with that, there may be some subreddits that do better at certain times, the others do better at different times, and then you can kind of just adapt it from there and just guide your VAs on what times to do the posting. How much do I post? This is completely dependent on the subreddit. There are certain subreddits that allow you to post two times every 12 hours, two times every 24 hours, one time here, one time there. So just make sure you're looking at the subreddit. Just to be careful, I actually only post once for each subreddit. Even if they say you can post more, I just do once just because Reddit is very volatile at the moment. And yeah, you can just take it from there and kind of go with what works best for you. Like I said, it does depend on niches, it does depend on what model you have and all of that stuff as well. So just test it out. Whatever works best for you works best for you. And yeah, with hiring VAs, I'd recommend OFM Jobs. OFM Jobs is good. Upwork is also good. Yeah, they're the main two I use. Also, there's certain Telegram groups that I'll put in my Telegram, so you can have a look at that. And yeah, apart from that, hope that has helped. And any questions, just message me, join my Telegram. I'll be answering everything there.